6 hours later.
He's not lying. About 6 hours ago, I had Jimmy Barnes and Diesel and John and Anthony loaded up, ready to go. Having a proof watch them and realized that they were wrong. Somehow, if the speed scale on this video is set at 10, it got set down to 8. So now I've had to set it on 12, but our voices line up perfect. So it's been really hard. We apologize. It was either scrap this video, and I didn't want to do that, or put it out the way it is. So, hope you can tolerate it. It seems to be as good as it's going to get. Thank you very much. Sorry again. BOGT. Welcome, Aussie Army. It's been too long. Miss you guys, gals. I have actually haven't told OGL this either. My daughter's birthday was yesterday. 21 years old.
Happy late birthday to her.
Thank you. And we are in a car club together. It's called the Full Throttle Stangs of North Carolina. And we've had a guy in it for a while that I never thought about since I've been doing these Aussie reactions. But he commented and he's like, happy birthday from all the way down here in New Zealand. So I was like, damn, I know him. He's in my North Carolina club. He's never been here, don't get me wrong. But I mean, he knows. I don't know how he knows this, but we sent him a sticker for his car. So he's the one-man gang of New Zealand, rocking a North Carolina car club. I know him quite well, but I didn't
representing across the world.
I didn't put it together though. I just knew he was from, far, far away. Didn't really know where New Zealand was. Now I do, because I spent an hour on Google Maps and I filmed it. We decided to not release it. Parts of it were really funny. Parts of it were really stupid. It was fun.
Parts of it were both.
Parts of it were both. I thought New Zealand was this little rock over here beside Australia. I didn't know y'all was a pretty good way away.
And we haven't decided to release it yet. You may see pieces of it here and there soon.
Nice.
No guarantees.
It's gone.
Just throwing it out. Oh,
it's gone. I have these moments of clarity, and I'm like, I'll get rid of that shit. I've never really been on Google Earth. Like, that's my first time. My second time. We've done it on the phone one time. That sounded terrible. But so let's get to Anthony Marlow is, from what I know, an actor and a singer, and classical singer. Like I don't know if it's opera, but it's like Elizabeth kind of. Well, Elizabeth's opera. I don't know. He sings high pitched shit. I mean, he sings operatic music.
I guess the technical definition for what he does, and we're getting into subcategories, but I didn't realize this subcategory existed until I heard it from Elizabeth myself. Anthony, I believe, would be classified as a music theater performer, where he does a lot of stage shows. I'm sure he's probably done like classical singing, like the two do cross at times. Like I remember him from the Jekyll and Hyde musical.
Well, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm sorry.
We had it. I don't remember who, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you, but I really don't. We had somebody comment that they didn't know why the hell you said that John was acting like he was singing what you just said, a music classical or something, on the reaction for his kids, which at the time we didn't know it was for his kids.
Right.
But I don't know. I mean, when I was editing, you did say it, and I was really on your side, his side, but I guess you were right. I mean, that's what he's doing right here, right?
It is. This would qualify as music theater. Granada, the song.
Well, sir, I thought you were right until you were wrong. Now I don't have a dog in the fight no more.
Story of my life, sir. But this song, Granada, was written in 1932 by a Hispanic composer who has a very difficult to pronounce name that I'm not going to disrespect him by attempting. It's kind of a staple
Oh,
of,
like
sorry,
Spanish or Mexican
yes,
or Portugal or
yes, Spanish
all
style.
of them. They're not the
Yeah.
same.
I'm just quoting Wikipedia, sir.
What did it say again?
It was a Hispanic composer.
All right,
And
so I guess that's technically like south of the border.
south of the border.
Taco
Yes, sir.
Bell shit. All right. No, I'm
But
like I'm not honorary like Mexican too. I get to know everybody.
And it's simply about the city of Granada. Nothing, no double meanings or anything. At least none.
Not the old Ford that my aunt
No,
had.
No, not the car. It's not about a grenade. It's nothing that. Although we may have some explosive vocals here.
I love
But
the
yeah,
old Granada.
I remember Anthony from the Jekyll and Hyde musical, and he was awesome in that. His voice actually seems to sit fairly low, which makes him really good for villainous roles. This one, from what I'm hearing, is a bit more comedic in nature, so it's going to be cool to see a lighter side, and it's going to be interesting to see John in yet another musical environment. We've seen him do sort of contemporary stuff. We've seen him do rock and roll with
Everything but
AC/DC
gangster
and Led
rap,
Zeppelin
man.
covers.
Everything. Man, he could
It's
probably
too late
do
now,
that.
but that would have been awesome to see. It's too late now, but
He
that
could
would have been
probably do it.
amazing.
Too late now, but I'm back. Y'all didn't know I was back.
Don't know how to come back.
Here now.
But I'm interested in seeing how his like he's obviously got great singing pipes, but not everyone is. There's plenty of great singers who aren't necessarily going to walk onto a stage and be able to sing opera or music theater. So let's see how John's vocal.
Oh, who sings higher?
Let's see how John's vocal chops translate to this new environment. I'm interested in seeing this. So let's do it, sir.
All right. Well, our buddy Blythe, though, we were both right. Oh, I was his writer. Oh. I was taillight. I was like, damn, man, the lights didn't go out. I'm on Aussie time. All right, let's do it. Elevates us to high art.
High art.
Hell, that sounds like a bunch of nights. Let's do it.
High up! Oh, look, Mr. Warlow. We're being elevated as you speak.
Yes, Jonathan, I learned this during Phantom.
See what they did there.
Granada, tierra sonada por mí.
Mi cantar se vuelve gitano cuando es para ti.
You see, you have to roll your R's. What are you doing? I'm rolling my R's. And I've got to...
Damn it!
Shit gets tighter and tighter as you go.
I was trying to pause it before he was rolling his ass. John is a damn nut, man. I was thinking, two singers with great diction singing some classical clear music that obviously we wouldn't need lyrics. But I mean, what the hell are they saying? That's Spanish, right? You said the composer was Hispanic?
Spanish, yeah.
Well,
Hispanic,
he must have not translated the words.
This is, again, learning from Elizabeth. Opera singers do a ton of language training. I think I remember when I was young, I wondered if they actually knew exactly what they were saying, if they were just singing lines, I guess, phonetically. But no, they have to learn because words...
you can learn a lot of words. I know a lot of words. It's the connecting words that get tricky.
Yes, yeah.
Like they talk backwards, kind of like doing something you are, or you know what I mean. Eggs cooking, I shall be, or it's backwards. Or not for us, it is.
John sounds great. Obviously, he's put the work in. I think I asked in a previous reaction if there was any music theater in his background, simply because of his overall stage presence, which this sort of thing is perfect for that. His voice translates fine. And obviously, again, he had to put in the language work unless he was fluent in this previously, which doubtful, but possible.
I was going to say, I know he went around the world a few times, but I don't think he camped out in a Mexican village. I'm sure he's learned this piece.
Yes.
No, Warlow, he's probably doing a classical piece. John's R's were great, though. That's hard to do. I know. I worked in the kitchen several years with some Hispanic friends of mine, and, well, they like being called Mexicans. But anyway, they taught me a lot, but it's hard to roll those R's.
I'm almost 50. I cannot roll an R to save my life. I couldn't roll an R down a hill, man.
You can roll a joint.
Haven't done that either.
We know, man. We can tell.
I'm pretty sure I could. I'm pretty sure I could.
Like yin and yang.
Rolling a joint is probably much easier than rolling an R for me.
That's so above, so below.
So speaking of above, let's watch some more high art here.
I am, man. All right, John. I'm going to go back and listen to him talk.
Mi cantar se vuelve.
Buddy said me can talk. Hold on.
Oh, look, Mr. Warlow. We're being elevated as you speak.
Yes, Jonathan, I learned this during Phantom.
Granada, tierra sonada por mí.
Mi cantar se vuelve gitano cuando es para ti.
You see, you have to roll your R's. What are you doing? I'm rolling my R's. And I've got to tell you, it's kind of a lot of fun. Shit gets tighter and tighter as you go. Sorry.
Righto, Mr. Jones. Just sing, would you?
Tom Jones.
Mi cantar, echo,
Yes!
Yes.
Oh, yes! Mi cantar, flor de melancolia. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Haven't got a towel down there, have you?
I'm surprised he ain't been over letting nobody kiss him on the head.
God.
I'm telling you. And I was told about mic placement in that comment that the further you hold your mic away, the least sound you get, which is sometimes true. According to what kind of mic you got. Sometimes when you get too close to the mic, it will cut out. So while John has great mic control, it has nothing to do with how loud his voice comes through the mic out of the PA. Just want to clear that up.
Yeah, I think a lot of singers, you'll see them pull the mic away when they belt really strong, I guess, so they don't there's not like a giant change in volume.
Well, Blythe pointed it out. And
yeah.
I mean, I agree with him. He does great with the mic. Mm-hmm. And had it, down around his waist even. He's obviously he's good with a mic. Look what he does. He ninjas that son of a bitch every which way. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, what I heard about the mic movement stuff, all I could think is singing is hard.
Well, you get to where you can hear it. It's like you put a little bit of yourself in your ear. So
yeah.
You know when's too loud and when's not. Because if you don't have that, it's almost like a shotgun in the woods when you're shooting. Like you can hear the blast, but you can't hear nobody talking next to you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, just so much stuff you have to be aware of when you're singing.
It's like any kind of music production is balancing the equalizer, basically. Mm-hmm. And many parts between, but.
Yeah, both of these guys are obviously masters. Anthony's got a great voice. It's really clear. Again, it feels like it's fairly lower setting. I'm not quite sure what he qualifies as far as his vocal range. If he's a high baritone or a tenor, but
this singing style is his comfort zone.
Yes. He doesn't feel like he's straining at all, and he's got that great operatic even vibrato, and. As you kind of have to develop when you do this kind of stage work, his stage presence is also really good. His interaction with John is always fun. But I said, we know that from John. John can bring that out of anybody.
Yeah. The stage presence is amazing.
But John's high notes there, his belting, that was very impressive. We know John's range is ridiculous, but yeah, he got up there. He didn't sound strained. He sounded full, had that great vibrato going. It's Yeah, John knows what he's doing.
It's so clean.
Many people have said he can sing pretty much any genre, and this is a far different animal from It's a Long Way to the Top if you want to rock and roll, but
And
he is equally comfortable.
singing every genre, it is a talent. I mean, I know some people that aren't that great that can do that, but to be good at it, it's
Sounding
a
natural.
different
Like,
story.
a lot of people can sing different genres, but it sounds like it's like, oh, that's an opera singer singing, whatever. Or
Jones, just sing, Mr. Jones. Just sing, would you?
Mi cantar
Yes! Oh, yes!
What's the note there, Phil? Thank you so much.
Oh, The dawn in the sky greets the day with a sigh in Granada.
okay.
Oh, she can
No, no dance, no
remember
dance.
the splendor that once was Granada. It still can be found in the hills all around as I wander, entranced by the beauty before me, entranced by a land full of sunshine and song.
Good harmony.
And when day is done and the sun starts to set,
Man, he just reminded me of that guy from the Love Boat for some reason. I don't know why. Oh my God, they're gonna kill me.
No, but it's not. It's not a. It makes more sense than you might think. I can see that.
The song, I think, too, is
Yes.
the Love Boat. Beauty and everywhere and underwear. So I don't know, man. That was weird. All right. Back up.
Real quick,
Yeah, go ahead.
Anthony's sort of variation on the moonwalk was very cool, and we got more of the legendary John Farnham dancing skills on
Man,
display as well.
I mean, really, when the Laura Branigan do it, John, man, don't do that no more.
I think we found the one thing that John doesn't look comfortable.
Yeah,
doing.
even Dr. Calvin's like, John, quit. Don't do that no more.
That's why he's the voice and not the feet.
I mean, Jimmy Barnes looked pretty uncomfortable with Tina Turner, but this was different. Jimmy at least had the top half moving. He just couldn't move his feet.
Right.
That's how I am. I can bobble as I'm sitting down. I stand up, I look like Gumby or something. I don't know. Let's go. Back it up. Gumby. I had a Gumby.
it still can be found in the hills all around as I wander, entranced by the beauty before me, entranced by a land full of sunshine and song. The dawn in the sky greets the day with a sigh in Granada. For she can remember the splendor that once was Granada. It still can be found in the hills all around as I wander, entranced by the beauty before me, entranced by a land full of sunshine and song.
Hit the mic.
When day is done and the sun starts to set in Granada, I envy the blush of the snow-clad Sierra Nevada, for soon it will welcome the stars, while 1,000 guitars play a soft habanera. Granada, Granada will live again, the glory of yesterday, romantic and gay.
What a champion.
That's really neat. So the video had 200,000 views or something, and he gave us a spoiler in the description that said there'll be a big belt in the beginning, sustained note, have fun, enjoy. Where it was. Well, I did say what year, didn't it? 96?
96, I think, yes.
Yeah. And this was the same concert with Olivia, so I'm assuming this is Sydney.
Main event, I think it was called, yeah.
Yeah, main event. High art. Yeah.
That sustained note was something else. So
That-
we held that for like 3 days.
That cat's really good at that type of singing.
And he did that while moving. Like I've seen, like usually when I see someone sustain a note, they're rooted there, and yeah, they got all of their energy put in. He's just walking around holding that note like it was effortless for him. That was amazing.
Who's held the longest note on the Charismatic Voice? I believe it's that Maynard fella, ain't it?
It maybe that wasn't there like a. Didn't Lincoln Park have a 27-second scream?
It might be possible.
Yeah, I remember the Maynard's 25
Maynard
seconds.
is not a clean belt, though. It is a scream.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah,
like
that's-
rage
yeah.
and letting go of the grudge.
Right. I mean, it was great. Like a lot of those extended screams, they tend to lose
yeah,
power. And his was meaty and
Well, his
rough all the
goes
way
till it
through.
runs out. He
Yeah.
kills at the end too. But yeah,
I mean, Anthony's here. Like he had to maintain that even
Yeah,
vibrato the
that
whole
was
time. He did it
beautiful.
while moving.
man,
Both are super impressive. I love their facial reactions to each other. John is a great comedic performer. It's just watch.
he's just
watching
naturally
how they-
funny. He is.
Yes.
He's
He definitely
charismatic.
seems like a delightful fellow. And again, like I said, my previous memories of Anthony were from Jekyll and Hyde, which is a very, very grim and serious musical. So it's great to see this lighter side of him. This this must have been an awesome concert for anyone who attended. It was between this and the song with Olivia, and there's probably some other stuff from this we haven't touched on yet. But
Did they-
what an
Did they make this up? I mean, how long did it take them to figure this out? That's what they're doing. It's not easy. They're
no,
like what wrestlers do, kind of. I mean, like,
that's a different kind of main event. But yeah,
well, I mean,
that is
but
funny.
it's they're still
But no, they essentially have to
dancing
I'm sure some of
together
it-
in a way and
Yeah,
coordinating.
I'm sure some of it is ad libbed. A lot of it looked really natural. There's even a bit where Anthony just kind of got caught, was just laughing, and sort of had to reset himself. And it's always nice to see natural things like that happen. But yeah, I'm sure they rehearsed this a lot just to make sure they got their timing and their their chemistry down.
Yeah, I noticed the mic tap a little was out of place, and then that was when the sustained note came.
Yeah.
He tapped the mic almost like he was trying to make it work, like
Yeah.
he couldn't sing the note. So it was actually done quite well, if that was on purpose.
Right. But yeah, I mean, just two top-notch pros at work here, and it's a beauty to watch and a beauty to listen to.
And this is like Conor McGregor going to a boxing ring. I mean, John's singing with a classical singer. I mean, he's
and acquitting himself really
yeah,
well.
that's what I'm saying. I
He
mean,
did not sound out of place at all.
so did Conor. I mean, he almost.
Yeah, that was very surprising.
Yeah.
I was kind of expecting a rout on that.
I would think that the Aussies they have a permanent center in Australia, so they probably know UFC references. We hope. Anyway, it was good to do some Australian music.
And this was kind of off the beaten path for the channel. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
It's,
we've never done anything classical.
Yeah.
We
But yeah,
know
my sister and I used to listen to stuff like this all the time. Phantom of the Opera, Les Mis. I think we've seen like 2 showings of Les Mis, 3 showings of Phantom. Yeah, so I just once again, just like the Richard Marx duet, just like the Roy Brannigan duet, John is bringing the nostalgia back to me. And thank you, John. And thank you, Aussie Army, for requesting this because it's amazing.
and it's way behind. And the Diesel reactions are. We're going to do one right now. So.
Oh yeah, more Diesel, more a Diesel debut.
A Diesel,
Yeah, we did Diesel.
Diesel debut. Well,
Yeah,
Diesel played on
he was on.
not
Yeah.
the Tina song.
Yeah.
Diesel played with Simply the Best.
I botched that incredibly. Basically, there's another Jimmy Barnes Diesel song coming, and yeah, we've gotten behind on those, and that shall be corrected, and it will be very fun to correct those.
And getting behind is not a bad problem.
No.
So
Too much good music to react to? Yeah, I'll take that problem any day.
hey, we're monetized now, Aussies, Australia. I mean, I don't know if we've officially told you guys or girls, but we made it.
We are in fact monetized. Thank you all. Thank you so much for your support.
Yes, at least a
Danny and I
third
were
of the
actually-
channel is Aussie.
Yeah. We Danny and I both went back and watched the original Please Don't Ask Me reaction with John and Olivia. That was back when I was shooting videos in the car to not wake up Mom in the house. That's when we couldn't appear on camera together and both talk. That was 3 months ago.
I made you a hologram in Long Way to the Top.
Yep. Remember that. But yeah, we've come a long way. And like I said, the support you guys have given us since then, it's been amazing. It's an amazing journey, and it's ongoing. Hopefully we'll go on for a while, and I think it will, because God, we've got so many songs we haven't done yet. So we apologize for that. Trust me, we're getting to them. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us, Aussie Army. Mental health is real. Be a part of the start, and laughter, like music, is great medicine. So please indulge both. We'll be seeing you guys again real soon with some Jimmy Barnes and Diesel.
New Zealand, look out for that Mustang. North Carolina, New Zealand. What the hell, y'all?